Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as Persia. So, when I last left off, I started airlifting my units to Ekbatana, and also worth noting, I got a mobile SAM from Valletta right at the end of the previous part. So I'm going to airlift that immediately, or well, after the artillery, because the artillery is first, but that's going to be on the next turn. Other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot to do on this turn. I still can't go through here with the great generals. I'm almost considering like going around. Yeah, that's actually going to be faster. I just need to give that guy some kind of escort. Like that. Alright. I still want a little bit of extra experience for my artillery. I think it needs 2 more shots. No, 1 more shot to get a promotion. So this is going to be enough. Come on. Yep, that should be enough for a promotion. Plus 3 experience. And yeah, the Great War Infantry can stay around here for now. I only got 3 gold right now and I'm only getting 12 gold per turn, so that's not exactly amazing. That's partially because of my loans, and partially because I just lost 1 trade route. I did queue up a caravan somewhere, after the hydro plant in Susa, I think. Remove this road. Right, the plan right now is to airlift as many units as possible to Ekbatana and go on the offensive against Korea. I will not be signing a peace treaty with Korea until I take Seoul, probably. Already have a peace treaty with Dido, so she won't attack me for at least another 15 turns. If she attacks me again, I'll probably take some of her cities at least. But with my army airlifted here, I don't think she will attack me. Also, I'd like to get my worker back. That shouldn't be too hard with my infantry over there. So let's move right here. And get rid of that mobile SAM, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I can get rid of that mobile SAM on this turn. And then I can use my bombers safely. So let's do that. Like so. And 1 more attack against something. I need to start destroying these machine guns because I need to airlift my units and I need to actually move through here. So bomber is next. I'll attack this twice. And I can airlift something, the artillery. Alright, let's start from that then. I can airlift to this tile because there are no enemy units adjacent. And next in line is going to be maybe the mobile SAM. That's actually a pretty good melee unit. Or the infantry. Or the machine gun. Actually, yeah, this is the machine gun with +1 range and logistics. So that unit is going to be next. Alright. Not much point improving this, because this is out of range. I don't think I need any more improvements around here. I don't think so. At least I can't see anything, other than this desert maybe, but I don't really need anything there. I could chop the forest. That would give me at least some extra hammers, I suppose. But other than that, I'm pretty much done. Oh yeah, I can remove this section of the road. No, there is no road over here. Just kind of looks like that. Oh, I moved the infantry, right. So remove that. This guy can stay around here. Alright, and that's the promotion. So, logistics. And I'm going to send this artillery to Persepolis to airlift. He's still not willing to negotiate, what? Really? I'm not going to bother with that city, that is his last city. But I don't really need it. It's just a waste of time taking it. Not to mention my happiness is a little bit low. So I need to be careful with the cities I take. I'm still building a castle somewhere. Oh yeah, silver. I heard Dido likes silver. Silk for 360. Yep, that's perfect timing. Because I need money. I'm going to save my gold for a research agreement now. I'm actually going to get a research agreement in 13 turns. But I need a research agreement with Rangham Shoalface too. He's constantly low on gold though. So that means I might have to give him some gold or trade. Yeah, Korea is sending more and more units. I guess they like giving me experience. Alright then. So get rid of this. And I can fire with my artillery right away. This artillery only needs 1 more promotion for logistics, so that's quite nice. This will go down. Like so. And just... Oh yeah, I still want that worker. But I think that will have to wait. Another promotion for my fighter. So that's air repair. Let's see, can I destroy that machine gun on this turn? Probably not. Nope. But it should be mine on the next one. I could destroy it if I use fighters, which I suppose I can do. Yeah, I want to grab that worker before he runs away or something. So let's do it like this. And I'll keep one fighter on intercept still. Alright, looks good. Keep moving with that great general. I want to airlift at least one great general. I don't think this worker will move out of the way. So I'll just keep this guy in Ton DB for now. And move him later. Get rid of that road. I already have 2 uranium. But I also need to get this from Zurich. I'm actually not allied with Zurich anymore, which is a little bit irritating. I'll give them some gold. I want to stay allied with that city-state. It was mine for most of this game. Not to mention I won the uranium from it. Alright, can't airlift on this turn. Actually yes, I can. No, I can't. This is not a valid tile to airlift to. Alright, I'll do it on the next one. Workboat is ready. I need one more workboat on top of that. And let's keep moving. I'm getting a battleship in one of my cities right here. And while one battleship is not going to be amazingly useful, but it's going to be a start of a fleet. What? William is plotting against me. Well, there's no way he will attack me. I have a ton of modifiers, not to mention we have the same ideology. Also, I won't be buying a great scientist for Faith just yet, because I will get a great engineer soon. Not to mention I'm currently building Apollo program, so I wouldn't be building Hubble Space Telescope in Persepolis right now anyway. I'll just wait for a great engineer, which should be coming in around 10 turns. In 7 turns. And then rush Hubble Space Telescope after that. With the great engineer. I need to get Hubble Space Telescope, it's super important actually. Because I will probably go for the spaceship victory in this game, so I can't let Korea have the Hubble Space Telescope. Right, so let's kill this. Just so I can move through with that worker. I need to start repairing all these improvements. Ekbatana can still grow quite a bit, easily. I also need to move out of the way with that artillery. If I want to airlift more units. So like that. Now I can airlift the machine gun. So let's do that first. There you go. And the promotion for my infantry. What can I get? Oh yeah, this is the Minutemen infantry. Let's see then. I could get medic. I could also get... That's not so useful. Amphibious. That's not terrible. Seeing how I'll have to attack across this lake. Siege, nah. I think I'll just grab medic. I don't have that many units with medic. And that's always useful. So get rid of that. Bomber. Oh no, that was the fighter. No, that was the bomber. Down you go, and let's move through here. Now I can finally go on the offensive, looking forward to it. Korea will regret attacking me. I need to take Seoul before Korea gets out of hand. They are already ahead of me, as you probably remember. They are 2 technologies ahead of me, which is pretty crazy because they only had 3 or 4 cities for most of this game, and they had order, which is an awful ideology. Folletol Empire. Freedom would be so much better for Korea in this game. So hey, I'm glad they didn't go for freedom. They went for order because they wanted the free tenet. They did get one early adopter tenet for order, but freedom would make so much more sense for them. But hey, whatever floats their boat. Artillery is here. I'll send the cavalry too. I just can't airlift more than 1 unit at a time. But what's next? Infantry or artillery? Probably artillery, just to get more firepower. As for the caravan, I think I'll keep sending it to Persepolis with food. Because I do want Persepolis to grow a little bit more. I have a lot of really good tiles around here that I can work. And I should be able to support it happiness-wise. I should be getting more happiness. Yeah, 3 turns for the zoo. And I think I had a castle somewhere. I had a castle somewhere, I just don't remember where. It's queued up in one of my cities. Not to mention I can always buy some luxuries. I can buy incense from Bramham Trollface. I suppose I could do it. Oh yeah, I can trade silk for incense, right, let's do that. And that's +4 happiness. My happiness should be fine. Not to mention I'm still building a courthouse somewhere. Speaking of which, yeah, in here, Tombouctou. That's going to be done in 2 turns. Yomba is already up to 8 population, which is quite nice. It should reach 10 quite easily. Very soon. Alright, I don't think I can do anything else with these workers. Oh yeah, I need to repair the citadel. I'm still at war with Askia. It's pretty crazy that he doesn't want to talk. I have no idea what's going on with that. But whatever. I should probably protect that worker just in case. This guy will just stay here. This is already removed? No, it's not. Remove that road. And I can airlift Great General on the next turn. Let's airlift that artillery first. So this will go down. Korea is really stubborn. Need to move out of the way. I should probably buy these tiles. Because if Pocatello steals them, it's going to be much more annoying moving through here. How much would that cost me? Quite a lot. I'm not sure if I want to buy them. I'm only getting 7 gold per turn right now. Again, that's mostly because of all the loans that I took from William. Okay, let's airlift. How many more turns do I have on these loans anyway? Let's check it out real quick. This is one of them, no? No, I'm just buying copper for 9 gold per turn. That's a research agreement. I'm also buying crab for 9 gold per turn. Oh, okay, so I will lose some happiness on turn 405. But I will get 18 gold per turn extra. 3 gold per turn. 8 gold per turn. Yeah, that was one of my loans, the smaller one. Oh, this is my biggest loan. So it will expire on turn 409. Alright, that's not too bad. Oh hey, my fighter actually finished. So now I have 4 fighters. Let's grab interception. What do I want to build in here? I definitely don't want that settler. I was just building that settler to prevent the city from starving. I don't need a worker either, since I took my worker back. Let's see. I could just start a zoo. Because I'm going to need a little bit of extra happiness at some point. But the market is also not bad. That's only 7 turns and that's always some extra gold per turn. Right. Let's keep attacking. This bomber is pretty crazy. It has a ton of experience already. And it will get even more. So let's keep attacking. It will get yet another promotion soon. Meanwhile, rocket artillery. Yeah, this is bad times for Korea now. They have no chance anymore. I should have targeted the artillery first actually, but whatever. So, what's next? Maybe the mobile SAM or more artillery? Or infantry? I only have 1 proper melee unit in here. So, actually let's airlift the mobile SAM, because that's anti-air unit and also a very strong melee unit at the same time. So that's pretty good. Fortify and move through here. Actually, hold on. I can go here and then go with the worker to actually start repairing the ship. Also, my capital is about to grow. Yeah, accept open borders. I thought I had open borders, I guess it expired. So this game is going quite well. I just need to take care of Korea. Gold. Yeah, I can get some extra gold. Actually, no, I'll trade gold for pearls. Because, yeah, I will lose 8 happiness from 2 trades on turn 405. But as I was saying, I just need to take care of Korea and maybe Pocatello, and this game should be mostly in the bag, I suppose. I don't think anyone else will be able to compete with me. Definitely not William, not really. At least I don't think so. Not to mention I'll get a ton of wonders once I take Seoul. And Mosonkani too. But Seoul has quite a few wonders. I do have a spy in there, so I can take a look. Yep, there are quite a few really nice wonders in here. So this is going to be a very useful city. Would be awesome taking this city before my research agreements go off, but that seems rather unlikely. And now I'm actually losing gold. Great. Great musician. Let's pop that. I only have 2 opera houses, but this is free tourism more or less. So there's no reason not to get it. More airlift. This is the greatest airlift of all time. Oh, my infantry almost died. That's probably not good. Let's see. I can kill this guy first. Then hide behind the city. If I kill this other infantry, I could airlift a unit on top of my worker. Which might or might not happen. No, I don't think that's going to happen. Nope. And I can't move out of the way. Let's see, unless... Oh yeah, I can't attack the artillery. I don't want to move on top of the lake, because then the artillery could attack me. That would be bad times for me. I would take a lot of damage. I'll just attack that artillery with mine. I can probably destroy that artillery. I mean, I didn't use my bomber yet, did I? No, I didn't. So, down it goes. I can maybe even kill the infantry. No, I don't think so. I can't really do anything useful with this machine gun, other than stay where I am. But, yeah, I can't airlift anything on this turn, unfortunately. Oh well, whatever. It will wait for the next turn. Not really a big deal. Or I can airlift the Great General. Yep. So there we go. I should have done that first, before I attacked with any other units, but whatever. Oh yeah, I'm losing gold because one of my trade routes expired, right. That's 17 gold per turn with Amsterdam. Looks good. Let's have a look at the assignment here. I can probably make this city grow more, quite easily. That's 14 turns. Do I want to do that? Probably. I'm about to get a great engineer in 4 turns. Once I'm done with that great engineer, I will unassign all engineers and assign them to free food to hammer styles. Then my capital should grow much faster again. I wouldn't be surprised if I reached around 35 pop in this game, in my capital. This is going to be the biggest city that I grew myself on Deity in any of my games. I don't think I ever had a bigger city that I didn't capture from the AI. Not on Deity anyway. So, keep doing damage. And the funny part is, I have quite a few cities in this game already. I only had 4 cities for quite a while, but now I have what, 7 or 8? And I'll have even more. Okay, can we airlift? Yes, we can. That infantry needs to die first. Then I can airlift on top of the ship. So let's do that first. That's going to be the mobile SAM. So that's the best unit to keep in front of the city. And I can finally start repairing all these improvements. Yeah, Korea is sending more and more units. Do they have a death wish? Apparently they do. Well, so much for that guy. I don't like that mobile SAM heading in my general direction. I'll just attack something else. Something out of the way. This guy needs to heal up. I still need to finish that farm. Oh yeah, I didn't finish using rocket artillery yet. One more shot. Rocket artillery with logistics is so awesome. And these guys should be getting close to logistics, except they are out of range. Alright, I suppose I will move through here now. That should be safe enough, I think. Then I can move with the artillery. So, what's next? Probably melee units. So, this infantry dude. He's inexperienced, but I guess that's okay. I could also airlift the cavalry with medic. That might be useful, and I could use a highly mobile unit in there. Thing is, the cavalry is kind of weak, only 34 strength, while the infantry has 70. Yeah, I think I prefer the infantry right now. So, looks good. The artillery can wait. This is the artillery with logistics. I should also upgrade them to mobile SAMs. I need to decide what's more important, the research agreement with Ramham Shoalface or artillery upgrades. These are all important. I don't think anyone will buy my aluminum anymore. I'm already selling tons. And I'm not going to get amazing income until my biggest loan expires. On turn 409, was it? So I still have over 10 turns left. Also, international games are coming, so I'll have to get at least silver reward, or I want to get the silver reward, because that's a little bit of extra happiness, even though my happiness is mostly okay. Oh yeah, stoneworks in Timbuktu, so that's also a little bit of extra happiness. This guy won't be doing anything anymore. +1 pop int on DB, very nice. Let's use this style right here, I think that's the best one, or actually this is better. I prefer 3 science over 1 hammer. Yep, that's definitely better. So, airlift. If I move this guy, I can airlift on top of the hill. Sounds good? So let's do it. This is the greatest use of airlift in any of my game ever. Not even just on Deity, but I don't think I ever use airlift more than this. So this is awesome. Now, the mobile SAM will move here and the machine gun will disembark, just to get some protection. And let's get more experience. I need to get a few more shots on these artillery units to get logistics. Do they actually have volley? Oh yeah, these guys do actually have volley. It's just this one unit without volley. I will get volley from the next upgrade in 9 experience, so that's what, 2 or 3 more turns? Since I can fire twice. Cavalry, no. Oh yeah, I can kill that guy. So yeah, now we can finally go on the offensive and start pushing this city. I will take this city because I kind of have to, I suppose. I have to take this city to open the way to Seoul. It's still going to be tricky to actually get there. And yeah, Korea already has tanks, which is not super surprising, I suppose. It's not exactly an amazingly advanced technology, not really. But that means they aren't beelining for spaceship technologies. Yeah, that clearly means they are not beelining for spaceship technologies if they went for combined arms. Unless they are going for nanotechnology first, which is possible, I suppose. I hope they don't have satellites yet. I only need 1 more turn for the Great Engineer. Then I'll faith by the Great Scientist. And probably delay the Apollo program to get my Hubble a little bit faster. That's the plan. Alright, so let's keep attacking here. I'll use the artillery first because they have limited number of targets and they need experience the most. So there we go. Now I can use the rocket artillery against this guy. Like so. And I can start pushing. It's really about time. Looking forward to taking that city down there. Alright, let's start moving. And airlift, the cavalry. Right here. I could airlift more units at once if I got more airports in my core cities, but 1 airport is enough. And hey, I can grab that worker if I want to. But I should move out of the way of that rocket artillery. I don't like it too much. Bomber. I could use bomber to do damage to that city. It won't be a lot of damage, however, so probably not such a great idea. I'll just target these other units. I think that was enough for the promotion for that bomber. It might have been. I'm not even sure what other promotions I want for that guy. Yep, that was enough for level 8. This is going very well. And I'm about to get my Great Engineer. So I'll faith by the Great Scientist immediately. I have enough faith for that now. And obviously I feel the rationalism tree. Oh nice, he wants to buy horses, perfect. So that's going to be 320. It's normally 337, so I don't think he will give me gold per 10 on top of that. That's unlikely. Something is wrong with 1 on my keyboard. 320, yeah, that's okay. So I technically lost 17 gold, or I didn't get 17 gold extra. But that's fine, I prefer to get as much flat gold as possible. There's the Great Engineer. And I can steal a technology, awesome timing there. What can I steal? Combustion. Yep, that's the most expensive technology I can steal. Perfect, let's grab that. Was that from Korea? I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that was from Korea, very nice. And promotion. What do I want? +2 operational range? Yeah, that's kind of useful, but siege is also very useful. I think I'll grab siege. With air repair and logistics, siege is going to be very useful. Now he needs to repair a little bit. And more airlift. Yep, more airlift. Do I want to take this city? Probably not. Right, let's do the airlift first. So that's the last artillery that's coming with me. And I'll fight by that great scientist. So there we go. And I'll pop him on the next turn. That should pop satellites, which means I'll see the entire map, obviously. I'm actually kind of curious about the map. I'm curious about this area right here that Pocatello has. He seems to be quite isolated, and there are only very narrow land bridges that lead to his starting area. So he has very good defensive position. 847. Let's get a research agreement with Ramham Shoalface. I'll just give him some gold. So he needs 402 more. Wait, I will not have enough gold myself if I do that. Okay, I need to wait at least one more turn then. Yeah, it's kind of annoying because he keeps spending his money constantly. So he just doesn't have enough. And I'm out of range. So I need to move closer to actually start doing damage to that city. My rocket artillery can probably handle that. I do have a few tiles I can attack that city from. I will take damage from that rocket artillery inside, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, and my cavalry is almost dead. But it's okay, the citadel is repaired. I'm still at war with Askia. There we go, he will talk. He doesn't really have anything that he could give me. What? There we go. I don't really want to bother with that war anymore. I don't have any reason to wipe him out. Share intrigue with Dido, maybe she will like me. Yeah, that's going to happen. Not. Definitely not. She seems to really hate me in this game, ever since we got different ideologies. But I suppose that's pretty normal, because the diplomatic modifier for a different ideology is just massive. I would maybe even say that it's a little bit too big. It's very hard to be friendly with someone who has different ideology. Which, I suppose you could argue it makes sense. Oh, what? I actually lost my mobile SAM, okay. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh yeah, that's probably because of the battleship, wasn't it? Yeah, 40 damage from the battleship. Right. But that was a unit I got for free, so I guess I can live with that. I have more than enough fighters for interception. But I need to be careful, I wouldn't want to lose more important units. I can start attacking with the rocket artillery. And with this guy. Yep, this is close enough. And I will get experience for attacking the city. So that's always nice. Alright, now we can go on the proper offensive and actually start attacking the city. Shouldn't be too hard to take that one. Okay, I think I'll swap this infantry with my cavalry. I need to go one tile closer with that artillery. That artillery inside Kaesong doesn't actually have a valid target right now. Yeah, I need to move closer. I need Pocatello to move out of the way. I'm actually kind of tempted to buy these tiles, but yeah, I have limited amounts of gold. Anyway, this part is done now, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.